morning. Facebook is building an audience for me. I love Facebook. Put your hands up if you love Facebook. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I am down a side street in Cobham, in Berkshire. Good morning, everyone. I wish you could see where I was. What a funny time. This is hilarious. But it's just the lengths that you will go to be consistent, you know? Reputation. I remember teaching my exercise to music class to this in 1989. Where were you in 1989? Good morning, Lucy. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Sandra. It's Friday. Just be good to me. Show me some hearts if you're feeling the vibe.
Tank fly, boss walk, jam, nitty gritty.
You're listening to the boy from the big bad city. This is Jam Hot. This is Jam Hot. Let's go. Come on. Young, it's a game of primary school. Oh, yeah. 5 years old. I was 19. Trish Lane was there, actually in the exam. 1989. How things have changed, eh? Good morning, Elaine. Good morning, Lisa. I'm doing my own radio show. Forget Mi365. Mi365 radio. I'm taking requests for any of you. Now, the reason I'm playing this song is obviously I'm down a side street in Cobham. I've still got my seatbelt on, but I'm not driving. My car is parked. Good morning, everyone. I wish I could just get a bit more light on my face there. This has been an amazing week. Thank you so much for all of you that have joined me this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. Next week is going to blow your socks off. I know many of you got your duck in the post, and you are going to understand the significance of this next week. I promise you, next week I am broadcasting not only from the island of Madeira every single day next week, but we are going to be showing you. Next week is going to be the week for so many of you that changes so much. It's going to allow you to put into place so much of what we've already put into place and take it to a whole new level. If your duck hasn't arrived, it will arrive. Those of you that are our elite members, and if you are not an elite member, get yourself a duck. Get yourself a duck. All will be revealed next week. And please share this post. This week has all been about the perfect week, and let's go to my notes because I made a whole summary of this week, which I really wanted to share with you, because one of the things I ask everyone to do, every single one of you to do at the end of every week, is to take some time. If you value what we do together, take some time to think about what you've learned, what you've achieved, and what you're going to do with it. And I ask all of you to make a video, put it on the Mi365 Facebook page, and literally share, what have you learnt this week? All right, that's the first question. What have you achieved, and what are you going to do with it? Really, really important. Good morning, Mandy. Good morning, all of you. Thank you so much. Good morning, Marty. Marty, your duck will be there quite soon. Some of our members live in places like Australia, America, Hawaii, Kauai, Sweden. Your ducks will arrive. But I encourage all of you to get yourself a plastic or a rubber duck next week. It will seriously, seriously, seriously help you. So this week for me has all been about helping you with the perfect day. If there's anything that you want to achieve in your life, you've got to string some days together. Please write this word down, streak. You've got to write, not a streak as in taking all your clothes off, but creating a streak of great days. So The perfect person doesn't exist. And I personally don't believe the perfect day. You could have any day in your life, and I bet you could say to yourself, it was almost perfect, or it was perfect, but tomorrow could be even better. And what we've all really got to commit to doing, and this is why I ask all of our Mi365 members to commit to understanding that you have to create your life. If you don't create your life, you will be in reactive mode. If you react, you're in trouble. You are in trouble because the world is going to test you anyway. But if you've gone into the realm of creating your days, and the real word of the week for me is your rituals. What do you need to do every single day that is just an absolute must? Even me this morning, up at 3 o'clock this morning. Up at 3 o'clock. I normally get up at 4:57. I can either let my rituals go, or I can do one of them or two of them. But what has to be a must? Write that word down, or these words. What has to be a must in my life? Not a should, not a could, a must. So I must keep my journal, right? I must get up in the morning. I must drink my glass of water. I like ticking these things off. Look what I've done. I've drank my glass of water. I've written on my journal. I've drunk my cup of coffee. I've read one page of the book Think and Grow Rich and made some notes from it. I do my yoga. I did my yoga this morning. I did all of my rituals because this is why I'm teaching you, I'm sharing with you. I've got to be the example in my life. Please write that down, my friends. Please write that down. That you want to be the example in your life. You want to show other people what you can do. So what we also have looked at, we touched on it this week, and we definitely touched on it last week, which is this whole idea of you, my friend, are a hero. You're a hero, I'm a hero, and we're on a hero's journal. Does that make sense? Hero's journey. Hero's journey, keeping a journal. We are a hero. Now, if you look at any hero's journey, you know that that journey has been fraught with challenges. That they've had to face their dragon or face their duck, whatever you want to call it. And they've faced it. And in many cases, they've got stronger. And in many cases, maybe they haven't. They've had to fight the same lesson in life. Write this down. Lessons in life are repeated until they are learned. I've got a really big day today. I am presenting to some of the most influential people in the whole of marketing, in the whole of the United Kingdom, from all of the big companies. I need to be on my A game. You see, I always want to be on my A game. I want to be the best that I can be. And you guys inspire me to be the best that I can be. I'm on a hero's journey. And most of you know now, you're either in a crisis, coming out of a crisis, or you're going into one. That's life. But most of us stop learning when we go to school. When we finish, well, actually, most of us stop learning when we go to school. But most of us, when we finish school, we stop taking classes, we stop feeding our brains. And I want all of you to start thinking about what is the specialized knowledge that you need to achieve your goals, right? I believe this is massively a part of it. Your personal development, you shouldn't go any further than Mi365 and what we're going to do for you, even if you're not an elite member, in helping you and providing you and supporting you as best as we can. We're on a hero's journey. So what else have we been looking at? We've been looking at, we've been looking at your kryptonite. I've got my kryptonite. Actually, I think I've left my kryptonite at home, which is good, right? Because I don't really want to bring that with me. We've all got kryptonite. We've all got things that challenge us. We've all got addictions. We've all got habits. But do you want to be the ruler of your life? Do you want to be the one that say, I took control? Say it now. Say it with me. I'm in control. Say it now. Say it with me. I'm in control. Say it now. I am the ruler of my life. I am the ruler of my life. I am the... Show me some hearts if you can feel the love of saying that to yourself. I'm the ruler. I'm the captain of my ship. You might not have been the captain of your ship. And now some of you are starting to get some real momentum in personal development. Most people think because they bought a personal development book that their life is going to change. You, my friend, maybe have had a lifetime of self-sabotage, a lifetime of letting things like worry, fear, doubt, anxiety, sadness, depression, greed. Yes, of course, some joy, some happiness, but most of us don't major in those emotions. We don't major in joy. We don't major in happiness. We major in loneliness, in tiredness, in anxiety. Why? I'll tell you. I'll tell you why. It's practice. You have practiced doing that. You're good at doing that. If we were giving out medals for people and say, look, here's a medal for you feeling jealous. Here's a medal for you worrying. Let's give you medals for you being amazing, for you wearing a smile, not just for one day. I did it for a day and he forgot. You forgot because you went back to what you know. We've got to keep doing what you do till you know something different. I remember Dr. Phil saying this. You do what you do until you know better. And some of you, maybe all of you, when you know better, you'll do better. If you want a great life, we've got to have some great days. You need to decide what you're going to do at the beginning of the day, every day, and at the end of the night. And you probably need some support from people because they might start to get a bit, what are you doing that for? Listen, I'm designing my life. I want me to be the best that I can be. Because this is so important. I'm going to say this to you again. Don't have a day off from any of your rituals. And if you do, make sure that one doesn't become two. Because if it becomes two, it's almost like you're starting all over again. Unless you're very, very strong-minded. What I want all of you to think about is substituting entertainment for your personal development. I find personal development entertaining, but for your what I call actualization. You know? Morning ritual just as important as, evening rituals before you go to bed, what you're doing, the reflection, whatever it is. I keep singing this week, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Absolutely. You've got to wear a smile. Here's Tom Turner, everyone. Everyone say hi to Tom Turner. Practice has to go. So this is the last thing I wanted to say. You create that template for your day, what you have to do every day, right? Now, of course, if it's exercise, you don't necessarily want to exercise every day, so maybe your template will change from day to day. But that's your template. Draw it and stick to it. Use the journal. And most of you know this, right? But what we're really working on, and believe you me, if you haven't got a duck, get a duck. Look at all this love for Tom. Look, it's amazing. You know, Tom Heron, again, someone who's had a challenging life. But he's still here. He's turned his life around. He's gone from wherever to somewhere so much better. This is what we can all do, but we can do it so much better when we decide to do it together. I believe this is the best opportunity you'll ever have to create the life that you want, ever. To work with a group of like-minded people. And this is it. The word character in its origin comes from chisel. To chisel away at your character, to chisel away at the golden you that resides underneath all of the stuff that you've picked up along the way. The ideas like, I'm not good enough. I can't do that. I don't have what it takes. They don't like me. It's not going to work. I really should do this. I'm fat. I'm stupid. These are things that we have practiced. We have told ourselves that you have believed when really it's the truth about lies. The fact that you've been lying to yourself. That's the truth. You know you've been lying to yourself, telling yourself that you can't do this. It's time for us to follow our bliss. It's time for us to be amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Reflect. I am looking forward to seeing a video from all of you. All of you. What have you learned? What have you achieved? What are you going to do with it? It doesn't have to be 10 minutes. If you want it to be 10 minutes, that's fine. What am I looking for? What have you learned? What have you achieved? And what are you going to do with it? Guys, you guys are flipping awesome. You guys rock the world. I'm surprised that a police car hasn't come by and stopped me. This is I'm in Cobham, in Berkshire, about to give a talk to some of the most senior people in the whole world of marketing. You like my duck? Guys, what you do now in the next 5 to 10 minutes is really going to set you up for the rest of the day. So I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of this community. Have a great weekend. Go and do yourself proud. Show me, please, some hearts if this has been useful to you. I really appreciate it. I lied to myself for years. The truth lies within. I am honest. I owe it to myself. Yeah, absolutely. To recognize, Amy, the difference that you do make to this world, and how much more of a difference you can make to the world simply just by being yourself. And by going to work on yourself, you just end up being a better version of yourself. It's as simple as that. But it takes constant and never-ending improvement. What Tony Robbins calls Can I. Constant and never-ending improvement. I love every single one of you. Thank you for making this week awesome. If you haven't shared this, share it. Follow me on Instagram, by the way, Pete Cohen _. It's been an awesome week. Get ready for next week. I will see you in Madeira. I am in Madeira, an island in Spain, for 10 days. Looking forward to working with you all there. Positive or negative duck? I need a name. Doesn't matter. You call your duck whatever you want. The truth about your duck, I think most of you know. But we're not going to look at that. Most of you know the truth. The duck is what you say to yourself, but most of you even know the truth about that. Love, peace. Thank you, Will. You're a brilliant man. Love you all. Thank you. If you haven't checked out Susie Beaumont's event, Susie, just post a link to it again here. I'm going to be speaking at the event on the 7th of April. And there's going to be some amazing speakers there. I know some of you will be going there. Come to Scotland. Madeira is in Portugal. Yeah, it's a small island. 600 miles from Portugal. I worked with a hotel there with all of the staff, and we helped to increase their success of the hotel, and we're going back to do some more work with them. Good morning, Sandra Bickmore, one of the greatest Pilates teachers, health teachers in the world. Come on, there he goes. Go to changeyourworld.me. Changeyourworld.me. Go and find out about this awesome event that's coming up. See you in Scotland. See you on Monday. And thank you for all the support that you give each other. Looking forward to seeing your videos. What have you learned? What have you achieved? Those of our elite members, if you want to post it in both, that's up to you. Much love. Ben Dale, can't wait to meet you. All the best. There's my mum. You said it was in Spain, silly boy. Madeira is in Portugal. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Yes, Tom, I will send her hello. Life-changing. Enjoy Madeira. Enjoy the hotel because I was there last year. Yes, that's right, Denise. Much love. I will kill the presentation. Think of me today, guys, about 10:30. Love you. Bye-bye.